Sweet Things, a Storyboard Cafe original, written by Isaac Parby, Episode 1, Part 5. Title, Best Friends Forever. What signs? Ayorkor countered, her tone practical. You're not psychic. Men like George are good at this game. It's not your fault. Still, Nkechi muttered, her voice heavy with self-reproach. I can't believe I let him kiss me. I was ready to. She trailed off, closing her eyes and pressing her fingers to her temples. Okay, pause right there, Ayorkor said firmly. You're not about to shame yourself for believing in someone. George lied. He's the villain in this story, not you. Nkechi's eyes flicked over to her friend. Do you think I should just stop trying? Maybe take a break from dating? Ayorkor sighed, her hands tightening on the wheel. Look, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I will say this. Don't let one bad man, or even a dozen, convince you that love isn't worth the effort. But it's so exhausting, Nkechi admitted, her voice cracking. Every time, it's the same. They smile, they charm, they promise, and then it falls apart. And I'm the one left picking up the pieces. That's dating, Ayorkor said dryly. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a mess for everyone. But you, Nkechi, are a hopeless romantic. You can't give up. It's just not in your DNA. Nkechi shot her a look, half offended, half amused. What's that supposed to mean? It means, Ayorkor said with a sly smile, that no matter how much you complain or threaten to swear off men forever, you'll be back out there soon enough, probably next week. Nkechi let out a reluctant laugh, covering her face with her hands. You're the worst. And yet, here I am, Ayorkor teased, picking you up, cheering you up, and telling you what you need to hear. They both fell into a comfortable silence for a moment, the steady hum of the car filling the space. I don't want to end up alone, Nkechi said suddenly, her voice barely above a whisper. Ayorkor's chest tightened at the vulnerability in her friend's tone. She reached over, placing a reassuring hand on Nkechi's arm. You won't. You're smart and beautiful, and you've got a good heart. The right guy will see that. It just takes time. Time, Nkechi echoed, her gaze distant. Feels like I'm running out of it. Don't be dramatic, Ayorkor said with a soft laugh. 30 is not the end of the world, no matter how much our aunties like to pretend it is. Nkechi chuckled lightly, leaning her head back against the seat. You're right. I'll just focus on me for now. Work, friends, maybe a puppy. A puppy? Ayorkor smirked. You'd spoil it rotten. Probably, Nkechi admitted with a grin, but at least it wouldn't lie to me or cheat on me. Ayorkor laughed, shaking her head. Fair point, but let's not give up on humans just yet, okay? Nkechi smiled faintly, her mood finally beginning to lift. Okay. No promises, though. Good enough for now, Ayorkor said, turning onto Nkechi's street. As they pulled into the driveway, Nkechi felt the weight of the night lift just a little more. Maybe she'd swear off dating for a while, or maybe not. Either way, she was grateful to have Ayorkor by her side, ready to pick her up when everything else came crashing down, like tonight. Thank you for listening to Part 5 of the first episode of Sweet Things, an original series from the Storyboard Cafe. Be sure to follow us at A Creative Clinic on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss a single weekly episode.